Among the vast pantheon of mythological creatures that haunted the seas of the ancient world, few inspire as much awe and terror as the Kraken. Known as the colossal sea monster of Norse legend, the Kraken has long occupied the hazy border between myth and reality, fear and fascination. For sailors who ventured into uncharted waters, it embodied the unknowable power of the ocean itself. The earliest accounts of the Kraken trace back to Scandinavian lore. In medieval texts, the creature was described not as a dragon or serpent, but as a gigantic cephalopod, a monstrous relative of the squid or octopus, whose sheer size could rival that of an island. According to the Norwegian natural historian Erik Pontoppidan in the 18th century, the Kraken could stretch over a mile in length, its body rising from the sea like a floating landmass, luring sailors to their doom. For the Norsemen, who sailed treacherous northern waters, the Kraken was not merely a myth, it was a constant possibility, a lurking terror beneath the waves. Descriptions spoke of enormous tentacles wrapping around entire ships, dragging them into the abyss. Others told of whirlpools created when the monster submerged, sucking vessels into the depths. To encounter the Kraken was in essence to face the ocean's raw and merciless power. But mythology is rarely just imagination. Many scholars believe the Kraken legend arose from sightings of giant squids, creatures that can indeed grow over 40 feet long and dwell in the deep ocean. For sailors of earlier centuries, unaccustomed to such monstrous beings, a chance encounter with one thrashing near the surface could easily inspire tales of leviathans. The sea, after all, was filled with mystery, and fear often expanded reality into legend. In the sagas, the Kraken served as more than a sea monster. It was a warning. To medieval sailors, it represented the dangers of arrogance, of traveling too far into forbidden waters. To poets, it was the living embodiment of chaos, an enemy to order and civilization. In some traditions, the Kraken was almost divine, placed by the gods as a boundary marker between the known world and the great unknown. Crossing into its domain was not only perilous, but sacrilegious. The image of the Kraken grew over time. As European exploration expanded in the Age of Discovery, sailors brought back stories of colossal beasts encountered in foreign seas. Maps of the 16th and 17th centuries sometimes featured giant, tentacled creatures rising from the waves, attacking ships with terrifying ferocity. These images blurred the line between cartography and mythology, warning navigators of both real and imagined perils. By the 18th century, the Kraken had entered natural history texts. Erik Pontoppidan's The Natural History of Norway described the creature with remarkable seriousness, recounting testimonies of fishermen who claimed to have seen it. He wrote that the Kraken would surface like an island, attracting fish around its massive body. But when it dove, it created a whirlpool strong enough to sink even the largest ships. To Pontoppidan, the Kraken was not legend but fact, a living beast of the deep sea. Even in literature, the Kraken loomed large. The poet Alfred, Lord Tennyson, immortalized it in his 1830 sonnet, The Kraken, describing it as a slumbering titan, hidden in the depths, destined to rise only at the end of the world. In his hands, the monster became a symbol of the unknown powers of nature, sleeping yet eternal. Modern culture has only expanded the Kraken's legend. From Clash of the Titans to pirate lore, the Kraken has become a shorthand for unstoppable oceanic terror. Its tentacles have wrapped themselves around our collective imagination, symbolizing not just the dangers of the sea, but the primal fear of the unseen. And yet, beneath the myth, the science of the Kraken remains. The giant squid, Architeuthis dux, and its even larger cousin, the colossal squid, are now proven to exist. Though not a mile long, these elusive creatures are formidable in their own right, with eyes the size of dinner plates and tentacles lined with hooks. Rare footage captured in recent decades has shown them alive in the deep, lending truth to the legends that once terrified sailors. The Kraken, then, is more than a monster. It is a reflection of humanity's relationship with the sea, our fear of its depths, our awe at its mysteries, and our need to give shape to what we cannot understand. It is myth, memory, and metaphor woven together, a story told by sailors staring into the abyss. So is the Kraken real? The answer lies somewhere between imagination and reality. As with Medusa, the truth of the Kraken may not matter as much as the legend itself. For in every crashing wave, in every storm that swallows a vessel whole, in every shadow that passes beneath the ocean's surface, the Kraken still lives.